It is time now for the tropical update, and we'll update you now on our tropical storm Gustav as it moves away from the Carolina coast after producing an impressive wind gust at Cape Hatteras yesterday of 78 miles an hour. The winds in the center of Gustav, the sustained winds, 70 miles an hour, but look how fast it's moving toward the northeast at 24 miles an hour. So it is just scooting away from the mid-Atlantic shoreline even as we speak. Even so, we'll still see some heavy surf. We'll still see some dangerous rip currents all the way from the Carolinas northward into New England. So we'll still feel the effects of Gustav and into the northeast. Today, we'll see those winds on the increase as we continue to see Gustav make its way toward the northeast. So as you can see, by tonight it's going to be well offshore, and by tomorrow morning, it's even going to be well up into the Canadian Maritime provinces. Elsewhere, we are continuing to watch a few waves come off the coast of Africa. Nothing really developing at this time. However, we really want to keep an eye on this area of thunderstorms in the Gulf of Mexico. In the immediate future, this is going to bring some heavy rain into portions of Florida, particularly South Florida and Central Florida today. But if this just continues out here to persist, we might even see it develop tropically. We'll have to keep an eye on this. So far, though, nothing imminent. Toward the Pacific, just a few showers and thunderstorms over land areas in Mexico and Central America. Elsewhere, the Pacific looking pretty benign at the moment, but we do have a tropical storm in the western Pacific to talk about, and this is Hagaput, moving westward now toward the China shore. Its primary impact will be heavy flooding rainfall on the China shoreline. That's the tropics. Now we want to update you on thunderstorms and other weather here in the 48 states. Sure.
We could see some rough weather conditions developing a little bit later. Perhaps a strong thunderstorm or two cannot be ruled out from upstate New York and across New England as a cold front continues to sweep through that area. Maybe some rough weather too for parts of Texas and Florida, but especially so across the southwest. We are seeing a return to that monsoonal pattern, so the moisture has been building around the Four Corners area. That will be spawning some showers and storms, and unfortunately too, perhaps some flooding downpours. Flash flood watches in effect for parts of Arizona and New Mexico, and actually we've had some heavy rains too breaking out this morning for southwestern parts of Colorado, and currently a flood warning out for La Plata County, as some locales have picked up some excessive rainfall in the past few hours or so. Luckily for Texas, though, things are finally calming down for you as the remnants of Faye are still moving on out, so the rains here have been dissipating. But the rains have been picking up in earnest across parts of New Mexico. Showers right now from Clovis back through Albuquerque, more rains developing around Galvez back over towards Farmington as well. Meanwhile, in the eastern Gulf, we've had some showers and thunderstorms flaring up across this area, and we think the showers and thunderstorms will eventually slide over towards Florida a little bit later on for today. So overall, a fairly active weather pattern. One of the main features, too, continues to be a cold front carving a path across the northeast. With this, we'll see some big changes today. Again, a chance for some rains across northern New England, but more importantly, as that cold front blasts through, the winds are shifting around to the northwest, and those northwesterly winds are driving in much cooler weather, so say goodbye to the record warmth. Instead, today, 60s and 70s for most of the northeast. Nick?
Parts of the country will blister with heat. Others will finally shake their run of hot temperatures. Find out where you can fit in during the next first hour of First Outlook. Plus, at 6:04, get the latest on Tropical Storm Gustav and its current position. Also get the latest on the potential for a new development in the Gulf of Mexico. At 6:20, the struggle to clean up tornadoes damage in Minnesota. And then at 6:40, as many of us deal with heat, there's part of the country that actually saw snow.
Sounds interesting. Here's the forecast for